Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mama and the Beg Brigade. Sorry I have been MIA the last couple of days. We have been having some kind of challenges around here. The power keeps going out. It's gone out 3 times in the last 3 or 4 days. And of course then there was the storm, the tornado that we dodged yet again. Thank you, Jesus. And I finally got my hair looking right. Look, y'all. And of course, the last power outage was the minute that I stepped into the shower to rinse the hair dye out of my hair. My boys were Johnny on the spot. They brought in a flashlight and aimed it toward the shower for me so that I could finish my shower. And I got most of, I think I got enough of it out where it don't look too bad. Turned out pretty good this time. I like how bright it is. Usually it's a little darker, but this is really bright. It almost matches this thing that I'm fixing to show y'all. I'm so excited. So excited. I've been watching tutorials for shawls and watching. And I finally happened on one by Fiber Spider. Why did he come up with a name that was so tongue-tying? Anyway, Fiber Spider. That little quirky dude. And quirky in a good way, obviously. And a fantastic teacher. Which a lot of the bigger channels like him and Bagel Day and well, she's a good teacher. Crystal at Bagel Day, she's an awesome teacher. But for some reason, I have trouble learning from her. But there's 1 or 2 tutorials that I may try that she's got out that I really think that I could do. But Pamela's Adore and Crochet has a basic stitch video that she did last year around this time, or a little later than this time last year. I can't remember what month, but that's what helped me finally get crochet. And there's Fiber Spiders. Granny Stitch meets something, I forget what was the other part of the tutorial. I kind of just went on my he did some other stuff after the Granny Stitch. He kind of married 2 different styles. Not the Granny Stitch meets Virus Shawl. It's something different, more simple. Way more simple, trust me. I don't think my little brain could have handled it. I can't handle the Virus Shawl just yet. I did look the video up while the power was out and watch part of it, and I think I might watch it about 10 times before I try before I try that. At least about 10 times I'm gonna have to watch that video before I try it. But strangely enough, the Granny Stitch shawl I only had to watch like once, 1.5, and then I was picking up yarn and doing it. So thank you so much to him for that, because this is what I've been doing all week. I don't remember what day I started it, but it's only taken me a few days, and of course I've had to put it down. But if you look on my Instagram page, I posted a full picture of it, and that's just Tap Mama 73 on Instagram. It's at Tap Mama 73. You can go there, and I have a public page, and you can see a picture of me holding it up. And but I'm gonna try to hold it up where you can see it. But I used the burgundy is Red Heart burgundy, and then the orange is burnt orange from Big Twist. Believe it or not, the burnt orange came from some scrap or some leftover I had from part of Will's blanket. Yeah, Will's blanket. I just had a couple of balls that that weren't enough to make a complete round on his blanket, that I had just put in my little basket on my cart. And so I was just gonna kind of test the stitch to see if I could, the shawl, to see if I could even do it. And then the more I got going, the more it just turned into a shawl. And I said, well, what color is going to go with this color? And then I spotted that I had already caked up burgundy in a Ziploc and a basket across the room. And I said, yeah, those 2 colors go together. Let's do that. And so, and then I ran out of the 2 little balls of burnt orange, and I was like, ah. And so I looked in a bag that was supposed to be for Mom's blanket and found another skein of burnt orange, and I was like, phew, okay, I can actually do this. So I had just enough of the burgundy and a full skein of, I don't know how much is left of the burnt orange, but not much. But it's really pretty. I'll just do it like that, and I'll show y'all. On the ends, I kind of stopped after I got this right here, and I kind of did my own thing, because I just did a row of double crochets to finish her off. Just gave myself a little double crochet border. I did 2 rows right here, and then 1 single row, just kind of to give her a border right here. But yeah, I was pretty proud of how the stitches came out. I used a 5mm hook, my one for my Yarnology hook, my red one. And let's see here. And up here on this part, I just did double crochets across here, just to give it a more finished look. And that come out kind of rounded, which is fine. I mean, it's my first one, so it's not going to be perfect, but it's pretty close. I mean, it's pretty good nonetheless. I mean, you know, I did do my own thing here on the edges, and I'm gonna call this Phoenix because it's close to flame colors. And I have this thing about phoenixes and rising from the ashes, because it seems like I've done that a few times in my life. When life, you know, kind of knocks me down, I just rise up like a phoenix. And it's happened to me several times. Life just comes along and says, psh, and I say, nope, psh, here I come again. And I just rise from the ashes and reinvent myself once again, like a phoenix. And so that's what these colors reminded me of, is like the flames of a phoenix. And so she's rising and rising. So, and it does go around me. I mean, you know, as shawls do. My mama kind of wants it, but I don't know if I want to give it to mama. I probably will eventually cave and do that, but maybe after I've held on to it for a little while. But it's pretty. But now that I know how to do it, I can go in there and grab some of that Momente and maybe do one in that. Or I may do it in True Boo. Or I had so many choices. After I got really close to being done, I started naming off all this stuff that I have in stash, and I'm like, oh no, I have too many choices. What am I gonna do? I have too many choices, but I will figure it out. Since this only took me a few days, I'll have a lot of these before it's over with. And I do plan on, you know, kind of branching out and changing it up, you know. Now, I feel like this is a hurdle that I finally, you know, got over, you know, is I finally was able to do something that I had been really wanting to do, which is I wanted to learn the granny stitch, and 2, I wanted to do a shawl. So I knocked 2 things out at one time. So I'm just excited, so excited and proud of myself, because I know that I've made a lot of progress mentally, that I was able to just challenge myself and just go for it, you know, and do something new, you know, just do something new. And I didn't, for a while I thought my only crochet thing is going to be blankets, and double and single and half double, but and just plain old blanket stuff. But I'm glad I didn't limit myself. I'm really glad. And that even after watching part of that virus shawl tutorial, I wasn't completely intimidated. I mean, sure, it's complicated, but the more I watched it, and the way he he teaches and the way he explains things, it makes it doable. You know, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it next week, but but maybe soon, maybe in the next month or so, maybe I'll tackle that. It might take a lot longer than a few days to do, but I don't know. I feel accomplished. I do apologize for the devotions. I'm gonna try to pre-record some of those before I call it a night. That way y'all have them in the mornings. And so anyway, but I did just put the winner video out for the Sharing My Blessings giveaway, so hopefully the winners are seeing that, and I'll let y'all go look at that and see if you're the winner. And we're 140 something from 500 on the other giveaway. So if you like my content, hit a thumbs up. If you want to see more, you know, you don't want to miss any of my videos, hit a subscribe. You know, hit the little bell notification so you know when I drop a video. If you're really liking what you see, I don't want you to feel obligated, but you know, if you don't want to miss anything I put out, then you can subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you like it and you're just not ready to subscribe, just hit the thumbs up and let me know. It certainly helps helps me want to keep going. And anyway, I hope everybody's having a good night. It's nice and cool here now, and I'm hoping it stays that way because I sleep best when it's cool in the house anyway. I'm hoping the rain's done with us because it messes with the barometric pressure, which makes me have headaches. So but hopefully everyone in out there in YouTube world is doing okay. But God bless you all. Please adopt your animals. Don't shop. Don't buy your next pet. Go adopt them. My lovely Beg Brigade member Theo is down here by my foot, and he's giving me the eyes, and he has the most beautiful gold eyes. He's so darn pretty. You can't stay mad at him, even though he's a wild child. He might be 6 years old, but he's still a wild child. I know it. You heard your name, didn't you? All right. Well, God bless you all. I will see y'all in the next video. Good night. Bye.